Sunday morning. Looks like still one of the big projects to get done is the mast. She's ready for priming and then painting. And I think the boom is ready as well. Let's go inside and see what all got done this week. Hoping that some of the metal parts got painted, and if they did, then I will get those installed today. So, ooh, looks like they may have gotten painted. Let's get the lights going. Alright. Well, as soon as the lights come on, we'll be able to see. There's the mast collar. So that's done. And that's perfect. And we will get that through bolted today. And there is the channel, the aluminum channel I had painted, and it is going to house the Traveler, which is also brand new from Garhauer. So we'll get that installed today. Fantastic. So we can get some good work done today. A couple of trim pieces over here. I know it's dark. Lights will be coming on here shortly, but these I put a couple of coats of varnish on, so we'll give these a light sanding and then top them off with some high gloss and call it a day. Yep, looking good. Okay, let's get back when the lights are on and we'll see what's taking place up top. Okay, so the Traveler is mounted to the track, or the aluminum mount that's been painted. So that's nice and secure. And because the distance between the cabin top and this mounting plate here is very tight, I had to ground off the bottom of the bolts. So that's all secure. And then here you can see I'm getting ready to pass these through the deck. And they've been wrapped in butyl tape, which also actually helps to keep the bolt in place. And then there's the holes that they'll mount to, and you can see those have been beveled out already. So we've got beveling of the mounting through the holes through the deck, and then butyl tape. Okay, now let's get the sucker mounted. I skipped some of the filming because the bolts that go through the deck, the ones that I had were about a ½ inch too short. So I had to take them out, go to the store, buy 6 more bolts, a little bit longer, excuse me, and then remount everything. So everything is butyled, everything is tightened down, and I've got the lines all connected. So, there you have it. Traveler's mounted. Okay. Now we're going to finish this project mounting the emergency tiller in a way that it's secure and everyone can find it in case we need it. So as you can see, I've got one leg of the tiller already mounted, quick releases. Let's just unscrew and open up. It's going to go right there. And so I've got one more set of clamps. Okay. So these are a little bit too tight. So what we'll do is use these. There we go. Perfect. Screwdriver. Blocks epoxy to the bottom of this locker lid. And so far they seem rock solid. So we'll see how they fare throughout the season. I don't know if that was a good method or not. I think it'll be okay. Perfect. Okay, mast collar is installed. Unfortunately, these two missing eye bolts are the ones I over torqued and broke in half. So there you go. Don't over torque your 5/16 stainless eye bolts. The rest are good, and they've got some pretty large backing fender washers on the backside, so the whole thing is pretty structurally sound. And I'll end up using this to tie off halyards to, and maybe a couple blocks. So there you go. What's underneath there is several rings of butyl tape, and then of course the eye bolts were butyled underneath and then on top as well. And the holes themselves, if you remember, I drilled them out as twice the size. I filled them in with epoxy, essentially potted the hole, and then drilled them out 5/16 right down the middle of the epoxy. So worst case scenario, it'll drip straight through the epoxy, but I don't think it's going to drip at all. This thing is pretty solid and pretty watertight with all that butyl tape. So, we shall see. Okay, now we're at the other end, and you can see that I replaced this panel right here, which was cracked and faded, and then I added this new sort of a splash guard panel, try to get some longevity out of the other panel. And then I had to cut this hole in order for the pull knob to come out. And there it is. Boom. That's it. Perfect. Well, that's about it for today. I'm tired and I'm ready to go home. So, stay tuned, and hopefully in another week or two we'll get the boat outside, get the mast up, and tune the rigging, and then get ready for launch. Take care.